Hey guys, you join me in a secret studio just outside of Denver, Colorado, where I've managed to grab a little bit of time with the new baby from AMG. This is the Mercedes-AMG EQE SUV, the company's first ever fully electric performance SUV. So the car is based on the standard EQE SUV, but with a few AMG specific design flourishes, shall we say. I'll start with the front and talk you through a few of the highlights. First of all, you've got this AMG specific front bumper. On the standard car, it's much smoother and is dotted with dozens of three-pointed stars. But in this case, you've got loads of these vertical elements which protrude slightly and give it a slightly more muscular look. You've also got an AMG specific front apron, and this is a nice touch up here as well. On the bonnet, the AMG badge sitting proudly at the front of the car. You might recognize that as the same badge that they sometimes put in the car's headrests. You've also got a little bit more of a pronounced bonnet as well. Power bulges at the top that almost hint at the performance on offer from this car. What is the performance? Well, it's expected to be pretty impressive. 687 PS and 1,000 Newton meters of torque. So they reckon this car will do 0 to 62 in 3.5 and have a top speed of around 150 miles an hour. A few highlights at the side of the car now. It comes with either 21 or 22-inch alloy wheels. These are the 22s. And if you look just above them, we have a body-colored wheel arch where on the standard EQE SUV, these will be finished in black. This bonnet, by the way, is completely sealed. There's nothing under there for you. Instead, you have the option of a HEPA filter, which cleans the outside air and makes the interior a much more pleasant place to be. Along the sides, we've got these optional running boards down here, which obviously help you get in and out of the car. They also help to improve the aerodynamic efficiency of the car, although AMG perhaps are less interested in that than Mercedes. You've also got these flush door handles at the side, which open when you stroke them and disappear when you lock the car. And if we go towards the back, we have 9-degree rear wheel steering as standard on this car, which means that it's much more effective at maneuvering in tight spaces. And also, because it can turn in the same direction as the front wheels at higher speeds, you get a lot more stability when changing direction as well. Oh, plus this car comes with optional carbon ceramic brakes. Steel's a standard, carbon's as an option. Okay, let me show you the back of the car. Obviously, it's very heavily based on the standard EQE SUV, and that includes these lovely Helix headlights, which look amazing. You get up close to it and you really appreciate the level of detail that's gone into that. But there are a few differences specific to the AMG version, notably this diffuser effect down at the bottom, which makes it look a bit more sporty. This car's also got the optional black package, which gives you this dark satin finish at the bottom, which just makes it look a bit more premium. Now, let's talk about practicality. It's got a powered boot, which gives you 520 litres of space, which is quite a lot, but you can also get an upgrade, which gives you 580 litres if you have the seats in a slightly more upright position. If you fold these flat completely, you get 1,675 litres of space. And the practicality doesn't end there, because there's a little button just there. And you've already guessed what that does. It gives you a tow hook, which means this car can tow up to 1,800 kilograms. Incredibly fast and incredibly practical. Inside is obviously based on the standard EQE SUV as well, but with more AMG-ness, shall we say. It's got AMG specific seats, which are far more contoured to your body to keep you in place when you're cornering hard. It's also got an AMG specific steering wheel. This particular one has Alcantara on the sides, and if you look closely, it's got the typical AMG additional screens at the bottom, which let you customize the drive modes and also the sound of the car. You've also got paddles behind the screen, which don't change gears. It's electric. What it does is it changes the level of regen to allow you to slow the car down more aggressively using the motors at the front and at the rear. Now, hyperscreen, you might have spotted that. This is an option in this car. They haven't announced exact pricing yet, but normally it costs just under £8,000. But if you're gonna get a car like this, then it's definitely worth having. It's 3 separate displays, one for the driver, one for infotainment, and one for your passenger. And the really cool thing in the AMG model is that it's got some AMG specific screens. So if I go into AMG Performance, it's got an IWC watch, which works as a stopwatch to let you record your 0 to 60 times or your lap times. Very cool. In case you're wondering, yes, there is a non-AMG version of the EQE SUV, and we got a quick look at that too. Here it is finished in velvet brown metallic. The main differences include a different front grille, minus the AMG version's vertical strakes, and in their place, dozens of 3-pointed stars and a new lower apron. The wheel options are different too, and lack the center-lock design seen on the AMG, while the wheel arches are cladded in black as opposed to body color. The rear, meanwhile, has a less pronounced diffuser, while the inside gets Mercedes rather than AMG seats and steering wheel. Both cars will have the optional hyperscreen, although the AMG-specific elements are missing from the Mercedes model, but both will come with an incredible Dolby Atmos audio system. So there you go, that is the brand new Mercedes-AMG EQE SUV. Pricing? We don't know right now, but I can tell you the car will be available from the middle of 2023. And I, for one, can't wait to have a go in it.